Hey guys, it's another race, 5 laps. This time we're in the rain in Silverstone. At Silverstone. Should be quite good fun. It's 16 people on the grid, so it's going to be a bit chaotic, I imagine. Full wet, and pretty sure everyone will be starting in full wets. If they're not, they're mental. And we're about to get away. I've got Travis behind me, I've got Graham in front of me, I've got Raiden up on the next place behind me. So 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, away we go. You can hear the wheels struggling for grip as I nick past Hike car in the Ferrari, who seem to be struggling to get off the grid, trying to avoid all the cars in front of me, getting a wee bit of a sandwich between a Williams and a Red Bull, getting a penalty for God knows what. I have no idea what happened there. If you do, feel free to comment. The Russia getting pushed out wide by the Red Bull there. I've gone a wee bit wide, trying to avoid cars. Don't want any more penalties. And Lotus looking up the inside, looking a bit lively, but I'm just about getting away there. Struggling for rear grip, but finally got some, and I'm in the slipstream of this French Red Bull. Down his inside, can I make it stick? Not quite, he comes flying back at me. Him and Lotus. Just about keeping it together, getting a wee bit of the gravel there. Overtaken by a couple of cars, the Williams of Bobby is one of those. Everyone's pretty close together though, so hopefully I can make a good charge up the field here. Just about taking out Bulozo, but I managed not to. Getting hit by a kite car. I guess he did leave the grid eventually. Getting some cars down the back straight here, down the hangar straight, and hopefully catch the cars in front of me. Raiden's the next car in front, 1.8 seconds. Struggling for visibility anytime you get in behind any of these cars, which makes braking pretty difficult, finding your zone. He's gone well wide there. Should give me a chance to come back at him. They're all knocking into each other, a bit like domino effect here. And 3 aside, I've tried to skip around the outside to avoid making it 4 and crashing us all into a barrier. And we're spread out a wee bit going into this first corner here. I'm taking the inside line, but I got whacked there by the Force India, who's still behind me though. Going past the Mercedes of Graham. Once again struggling for a bit of grip there, and no traction control, so it does make it a wee bit tricky, and my foot's a bit of a lead boot on it, so there's also that to add into the equation there. Anyway, P7 out of 14, not too bad. Lap 2, still plenty of time to catch up. There's quite a big gap formed now in front of us though, and I've got Raiden still in front of me, and there's quite a bit of a gap behind and in front at this point. And sometimes I would speed these laps up, but I think this time we're just going to watch it allow us a moment of calm, because, well, the plan is to catch up to the players in front of me, and if I manage that, then I'm sure it'll become pretty frantic once again, and it's been pretty frantic the first couple of laps there, so having a wee go at Raiden, and smashing right into the back of him. I don't know if he broke a wee bit early, but I mostly just failed to brake correctly, but at least I didn't send him flying off, so that's a good start. Trying to leave him a wee bit of room there on the outside, but losing the rear as I do so. He's still in the inside, but I've cut right across and stopped him. But he's gone out wide anyway, so fair enough. Nivek has just set the fastest lap of a 1 minute 41.289. My best currently is 1:43, so quite a distance off it. I've got Travis up in front of me, a fair distance ahead though, so I'm going to have to work hard to catch them. I've got a couple of laps to do it though. Switching to rich fuel mix. Getting the cars down this straight here. purple first sector, so that's a good start. 5 seconds to Travis in front. Once again struggling off that hairpin there. It's not always the easiest even in the dry. Recently I seem to keep spinning the wheels just that bit too much. Lost a wee bit of time there, taking a trip onto the grass. I think if you did that in real life in Silverstone, you might just end up in a bit of a bog. You might be stuck and never get back out, but as it is, it's a game. Still purple second sector as well though, so it's pretty good. Looks like Travis is overtaking Nivek in front of me. It's 5 seconds to the car in front, a wee bit of a smaller gap than there was. Try to take this really carefully, not spin up the wheels, and just slowly put on the throttle to make sure you get the traction when you do. It's a 1 minute 40.9. It's a new fastest lap, not too bad. However, the car in front of me is still 5.4 seconds away. There's a big group of them though, so there's likely to slow each other down quite a lot in this condition, so it looks a bit less than 5 seconds now, to be honest, but anyway. Getting good traction out of these corners can make a huge difference in conditions like this. And up again on my previous best time, which is pretty good. See if I can keep that going so I can catch up. So the gap is reducing. Looks like one of them have dropped off a bit there. Must have had a bit of a moment coming out the hairpin perhaps. Taken to the grass there, not so great, but getting a clean enough exit. Still a lap and a half to go, so could well make a move up here up the field. They're all getting pretty close now. One slip from him and I'll be up in his gearbox. It's only 2 seconds, which isn't much in a race like this. Half a second up on my previous best lap, see if I can carry that through. Be a good lap time if I can manage it. Let's see. You can always lose a lot of time in these corners if you lose it there. Bit of wheel spin there. Made a good time though, 1 minute 39.68. That's a lot of time gained from the previous lap. Right up behind them almost now. Gaining time at every corner it seems. They're having a wee bit of a fight, so that's helped me. But should get a bit of a slipstream here if I can get a good launch out the corner. Limit the wheel spin as much as possible and get a good launch. It's the Sauber of Tefan has gone out wide there. Not quite managing to make the move on his inside stick though. I've got a slipstream down here, but it's always very difficult to overtake even in a variant on this corner and in the following section. Trying to dart down the inside, trying to give him a wee bit of room out wide. It's going to be nasty coming through here though. Still trying to leave him some room, got the inside there, seemed to be a bit ahead of him. Nice, managed to overtake him. I'll give myself a round of applause for that one, I think. Probably deserving of a thumbs up, don't you think? Not sure if I'll manage to catch Nivek. I've only got a few corners to do it, but I'll make a go of it anyway. There's a car stuck out there. Who's that? That's sock number 2. Don't know what happened to sock number 1, but he is. Oh, that's a Sauber fighting me. Pushed himself in a barrier and finished with a. Well, I finished in 4th place, but that 10-second penalty from right at the start, which I think was pretty unwarranted. I don't know what happened there. I think I just got sandwiched and somebody came off worse, but I didn't even see anyone spin out. So yeah, I ended up 6th. Not too bad. It was a good race though, and hope you enjoyed it. Keep an eye on the channel, subscribe. I'll be putting some more races up soon. join the Steam group, and then you can take part in these races. A lot of these guys are part of the Steam group. There's links in the description for all of that. And yeah, hope to see you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.